The history of the riddles are among the oldest forms of human expression. Traces of mysterious questions, wordplays, and puzzles can be found already in the earliest high cultures. In Mesopotamia, among the Sumerians, the first cuneiform texts appeared around 2,500 years before Christ, in which rudimentary riddle-like formulations can be found. Also in ancient Egypt, wisdom literature was permeated by enigmatic questions and double-meaning images that invited intellectual engagement. In the Indian Rig Veda, one of the oldest texts of humanity, around 1,500 years before Christ, hymns appear containing metaphysical and cosmic riddles, not as a game, but as a serious approach to the incomprehensible. In antiquity, riddles developed further into independent cultural forms. The Bible, especially the Book of Judges, preserves the famous riddle of Samson. Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet, a poetically encrypted description of a lion whose carcass produced honey by bees. In Greek mythology, we encounter the famous riddle of the Sphinx, which Oedipus was able to solve. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? The answer, man in childhood, adulthood, and old age, shows how closely riddles were linked to interpretations of life. Greek philosophers like Zeno of Elea also used paradoxical riddles to challenge thought itself. In the Middle Ages, riddles retained their significance, especially in religious, scholarly, and literary contexts. In monasteries, Latin riddle texts, enigma, were cultivated as educational tools. Particularly famous is the Exeter Book, an Anglo-Saxon manuscript from the 10th century after Christ, containing numerous poetic riddles. These address everyday objects, natural phenomena, and spiritual contents, inviting the reader to keen observation and linguistic sensitivity. In Christian mysticism, riddles were even considered a path to the knowledge of divine truths, since the ineffable could often only be hinted at through images and questions. With the early modern period and the age of humanism, riddles gained new functions. They increasingly became intellectual games in scholarly circles, especially in Europe's literary salons. In the Baroque era, numerous riddle poems, emblems, and allegorical images appeared, in which morality, transience, or love were encrypted in artful allusions. Riddles were also popular as a rhetorical device. They trained the mind and encouraged deeper reflection, or simply served entertainment. In the 19th and 20th centuries after Christ, riddles transformed into a mass phenomenon. With the development of the press, crossword puzzles, number puzzles, and logical brain teasers became regular features. Riddles were also used pedagogically, for example, in reform pedagogy, and found their way into children's stories, school books, and educational games. In psychology, they were even at times considered measurement tools for intelligence and creativity. Today, riddles are ubiquitous in games, apps, escape rooms, series, and online forums. They have shifted from oral and literary tradition into the digital realm, but retain their central function. They challenge, encode worldly knowledge, play with language, and connect people in shared curiosity.